What is going on, guys, and welcome back to xTechGaming Road to the Stanley Cup. You can see we have 49 unopened packs, and we're going to open up 10 of them. We're not going to open up all of them. We're going to go with 10 of them. We're going to go with 5 of the gold premium jumbos and 5 of the gold rare packs. I got a whole bunch of these. They're all ready for team of the year, but we're going to open 5 of those and 5 of the special packs. So a couple of comments to go over, and the first one comes from Crosby Fan. He says you should go into season mode so you don't get offered draft picks. I didn't even think of that. You are a genius, my friend. You're an absolute genius. I usually go into GM mode and I just create a 25-year GM mode and abandon it after the 1 year. But if we go into a season mode, you won't want to trade your picks. So that's fantastic. We might be seeing some actual trades happen here. That's a great idea. Thank you, Crosby Fan. So I took all your guys' comments from last episode regarding the offensive MVP and the defensive MVP. So I think what I'm gonna do is the offensive MVP is gonna be the guy who has the most points. So last time it was Hoffman. He got like close to 80 points and like 40 goals. So he's gonna be the offensive MVP, but the defensive MVP is not gonna be necessarily the defenseman that has the most points, but had the best year, like had the best defensive year. And that defensive MVP is gonna be Marek Zidlicki from last year. He had like close to 40 points, and actually Glenn points out here, anyone else notice Zidlicki didn't take a single penalty all year? So if that is an MVP nod, I don't know what is. So going into this, we're gonna have Hoffman and we're gonna have Zidlicki. So let's waste no more time. Let's hop into this. I like the idea of the offensive MVP and the defensive one. I think that's gonna give us a much better opportunity to win a Stanley Cup, and having Eric Nystrom isn't really gonna help that much. Wow, that's a bad pack. Okay, we got Brian Campbell, we got the Pull Cannon, we got Tom Wilson. Oh, that one kind of sucks. So definitely not the greatest pack to start off. This is going to be pack number 2, and we get a Matt Molson. Okay, I think he's like 85 overall, so that's nice. Johansson's pretty decent as well. Kennedy, Ryan Clough, Cody Eakin's going to be huge. He's 85 overall. We had him last time. And anyone else hanging out in the back? No, but that's still a very good pack. That's going to help out our offense in a huge way. Okay, pack number 3. It is about time we get a special card. Come on, team of the year, or Thomas Tatar and Jacob Markstrom and Jared Spurgeon. Okay, this is looking pretty nice. And is that a Hornquist? Oh baby, Patrick Hornquist. And you're thinking, why are you getting so excited? It's just an 85 overall guy. In GM mode, Hornquist is a beast. He was so good for us the one time that we had him. I think he had close to like 70 points. He was actually an MVP one time, so a former MVP coming back. There you go. That's huge. That's a nice pack. Okay, pack number 4. Come on, special card. This is looking really nice, actually. We have no centers except for Cody Eakin, so I'd like to get some more players down the middle. Maybe a Crosby. I see a Schwartz. Oh man, we're gonna be looking real nice. We got Matthew Perreault. We got Jaden Schwartz, who's really good in GM mode. Schmidt's not too bad. JT Brown, Max Talbot, and McBain. McBain we might use, so I think we're gonna use McBain, Schwartz, Schmidt, and Perreault from this pack. Still a very good pack though. Okay, the last gold premium jumbo, then we're hopping into these special packs. Let's go! Eddie Lack, there's a goalie. Thank you very much. That's perfect. I see an Eddie Lack, a green. We got Riley Shahan. That's not bad. No centerman though. I guess we got Kruger. Eddie Lack, who's hanging out in the back? No one. So Eddie Lack so far is our starting goalie. We got Lack and Markstrom. That's hilarious. So far we almost have a complete team. We're missing one centerman and maybe a couple more pieces towards the squad, but it's looking not bad. I'd like some, like one more better winger and maybe a couple of centermen. First special pack, let's go. Okay, wow, there's some players. I see a Morgan Riley and a Brock Nelson. Okay, so those are 2 players definitely gonna make the team. Clendenning and Forbort, probably not, but Brock Nelson and Morgan Riley, we're gonna have a really strong team. Special pack number 2. This would be nice to get a special card. Jeff Skinner and Derek Brassard. This team is gonna be, oh OP and a Corey Crawford. Yes, 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 we get a goalie. Oh man, we're gonna have to start cutting some like really good players here. Maybe this was too many packs because we're getting so many good players. We still have 3 more of these packs and our team is so stacked. We could have a legitimate shot at the Stanley Cup this year. I'm having a look at this team and yeah, we're looking pretty good. And let's top it all off here. Okay, this one's not that great. We got Bogosian, might make the team. Yeah, we're probably not going to use anyone else here. Probably just Bogosian, and I don't even know where he's going to fit, but it's not terrible. Okay, 2 more of these packs to go. Come on, special card, just top it all off. Okay, Savard's not bad. Alex Edler, oh man, we're getting some defensemen. We got Edler. We are going to have such a good team. Okay, the final pack here. I would really like to get another centerman. So far, we have Eakin, Perreault, Kruger, Nelson, and Brassard. Obviously, one of them is going to have to be cut. And Nick Bjugstad, there he is. And Jack Eichel. Oh man, I don't know if Eichel's going to make the team. Any one of these players can make the team. So we got Bjugstad and we got Aginla. Eichel might make it, but we have, it's going to be tight because we have a lot of really good players. Let me go ahead and put this all into GM mode. This could be a really good team. Okay, so here we are. We are the Dallas Dogs, and we really could have a legitimate shot at not only the playoffs, but the Stanley Cup. Have a look at this team. Oh my god. We have 4 lines that can score, which is the really big thing here. So we have Hoffman, Brassard, Skinner. We have Tatar, Eichel, Schwartz, Hornquist, Eakin, Johansson, Nelson, Kruger, and Tom Wilson. So the first line, 2 legitimate snipers, and Brassard's really, really good. The second line, we have 2 snipers. I guess Tatar is listed as a 2-way forward, but in my mind, he's more of a sniper. And then Jack Eichel in the middle. I mean, I love this team. I cannot find a single flaw on this team. I mean, our top 6 is absolutely filthy. Our bottom 6 is absolutely filthy. Defensively is looking just as good. Edler, Weidman, Morgan Riley, Jared Spurgeon, Marek Zidlicki, and Zach Bogosian. So not a defenseman under 83, which is really nice. And obviously Corey Crawford in the cage. So this could be the team. This could be the squad, the Dallas Dogs. We may have a pretty good shot here. So let's get the first game underway like we always do, and then we'll get the next 24 done. 0-0, 1-0, and we lose 2-0. All that firepower, and we cannot win in the first game. But that always happens in Hut to GM. We always lose the first game. It's tradition. So let's get the next 24 done, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we're currently number 3 in the Metro, but I mean, we're 5 points out of 7th place. So it's really not that, we're really not that solidified as a legit team yet. We started off kind of decent, but then we really trailed off the past like 15 games. As you can see, we're 13, 8, and 4. For some reason, Verbata is leading in goals, and the Twins are 2 and 3 in points. But where are we for wins? Corey Crawford is number 4, and goals against average, save percentage, he is number 4 as well as goals against average, and number 5 in save percentage. So honestly, I don't know what's wrong. If anything, I think it's way too early to start making any moves in like the lines. But you have a look here, Brassard, Tatar, Skinner. That looks like a really nice line. I should put those 3 guys together. We got Morgan Riley, Hoffman, and Weidman. So I don't know, man. I mean, maybe we're just too stacked. Schwartz doesn't even have a goal yet. Oh man, not a goal in 25 games. Are you serious? That's a bit weird. I think the problem is that we have a lot of really good players. I mean, Schwartz getting first line minutes, man. How are you not producing? Oh man, I don't know what to do here. Put Schwartz on the 3rd line, move up Hornquist, Johansson. How's he doing? A lot of players are playing out of their position though. I think it's because we have so many good players. Like, it might be a bad thing. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna get some more simulation done. I don't think we're gonna move too much around here. Defensively, I don't think I should touch. What else here? I mean, Edler's really struggling actually. I saw he didn't even have a goal yet. Yeah, 0 goals, 4 points. We'll move Morgan Riley up. I don't know. Corey Crawford in net. I think just get some more simulation done. Again, this is is a team that could win 6 or 7 games in a row, and then just like that, we're first place in our conference. So it's still really early on. I'm not going to worry too much. We're still on above 500 team. Let's go ahead and continue with the simulation. So I think those line changes worked. As you can see, we're 27, 14, and 9. We're 50 games in, and I'm feeling pretty confident now. I was a little bit hesitant before that, but one trade that happened here, Arizona acquired 2 prospects for Alex Tange and Shane Doan, so it looks like Tampa is going for that playoff run, getting the vets, but goals against average, we are number 5, and save percentage, we are number 6, so having a really good goalie is definitely crucial. Wins, we are number 1, points, we're not up there, goals, we are not up there, and assists, we are, you guessed it, not up there, but we are first place in the Metro. That's unreal, and we're actually second in the NHL behind Chicago, who's absolutely ripping it up right now. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna go up to the trade deadline and see if anyone comes at us with any offers. I don't think we should make a move, maybe move Jaden Schwartz, but we'll see. Okay, so nothing happened during the trade deadline. You actually don't even get the option to have the phones in the season mode, so you have to go out and make the trade. You have no trading blocks, so that's kind of a downside to the season mode. We may go back to actual GM mode for that, but as of right now, we finished the year 41, 28, and 13. So there was a point where we were losing a lot more than we were winning. You can see a bunch of losses there, loss. It's kind of weird. We can lose 3 in a row, but we can win 6. So a very strange team, a very powerful team, but 95 points. I believe that's the best year we've had. Have we hit more than 95 points before? Let me go back and check actually. So it's actually not our best year. The Pennsylvania Chickens had 98 points, so we're 3 points off. Not quite a record, but definitely the best team that we've ever had. You can see here goals, yeah, Corey Perry, assists, you can see it there, and points, 100 and 100 for Kane and Corey Perry. Wins, we were number 2. Goals against average and save percentage were not even up there because we had a really terrible end to the year, and we got the New York Rangers in round number 1 in the playoffs. I think this is the 3rd straight time that we've made it to the playoffs, so that's pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and look at the player stats for the season. I really hope that putting Schwartz on the 3rd line really helped him out. You can see here Brassard, Skinner, Tatar. Oh man, Skinner had some goals, 32. Tatar, Hoffman didn't have that fantastic of a year after the last time where he was definitely the MVP. You can actually see here Morgan Riley went up 2 overalls throughout that entire year. Now an 87, a plus 30. There is no doubt he is going to be our defensive MVP, and maybe Brassard or Skinner to be the MVP for the next time. Maybe even Crawford actually, but wow, that is a hell of a plus minus for Morgan Riley. You can see there Dennis Weidman. So Jaden Schwartz had a decent end to the year after not scoring for the first 25 games. He was just terrible. Eichel had a pretty good rookie year. Hornquist. We just had a lot of really good players playing in positions where they probably shouldn't have been playing. Have a look at the goaltending situation here, and Corey Crawford. Eddie Lack didn't even do that bad, but Crawford was 34 and 23 with 3 shutouts. So you could say we could go with Crawford, and we could go with we can go with Morgan Riley and Corey Crawford. Oh man, we just won 2 games there. We can go with Morgan Riley and Corey Crawford for our MVPs. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea at all. And we lose game 3 and we win game 4. Are we going to the 2nd round? Oh man, they won't let us go there. They force a game 7. No way. If we get bounced in the 1st round, I will be so upset. First period, 1-1. Okay, Stepan and Brassard, 2 New York Ranger players. Period number 2. Okay, Thomas Tatar, 27 to 18 are the shots. Come on, I want to go to round 2 so badly. Come on, can we do it the first time in Hut to GM history? Can we do it? 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to round number 2, baby. There you go. The first time in history. That is awesome. All right, so round number 2 against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Lost 1-0. Oh man, we're just getting tooled right now. We scored 2 goals 3 goals in 3 games. Oh man, they are all over us. We get a victory. Another victory. Okay, it's 3-2 right now. We could climb back here and hopefully force a game 7. Oh, come on, guys, let's go. 2-1 Brassard and Morgan Riley. Period number 2. 4-3. Oh my god. Wisnowski gets one for them and Crosby, but Tatar and Hornquist. Oh boy, come on here. Big third period. Oh man, not many shots actually in this game. Kind of weird. Oh man, this is right down to the wire. We're holding it down. Corey Crawford, baby. Yes, we forced game 7. Holy shit. One thing I do want to say though is that season mode, the simulation is ridiculously fast. It is so quick. You can just zip through stuff. Like I did this whole thing in like 8 minutes. The whole season took like no time at all. Game number 7. We could go to round number 3. Come on, guys. First period. 2-0. No, Kessel and Schultz. Oh no. Come on, period number 2. Oh shit, 3-2. Kessel, Hoffman, and Tatar. Come on, guys. You want to go to round number 3 for the first time in Hut to GM history. We're down in the shot department. Big power play. Come on, power play. No, come on, get a goal. We need one. Come on. Oh, another power play. Come on, you gotta capitalize on that. Come on. 6 minutes. No. Oh my god, this was so close. But Kessel with the game winner. Oh my god. No, damn, I really thought we had a shot there. I really thought we had a legitimate shot. Oh man, are we ever gonna do this? Are we ever gonna make the, are we ever gonna win a Stanley Cup? Are we ever gonna do this? That one is hard to swallow. You can see there, Tatar led the way with 16 points in the playoffs. And unfortunately, we lose in game 7 after a hard fought battle. Good luck to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Hopefully they can bring another cup to Pennsylvania. Oh man, when are we ever gonna win a Stanley Cup, man? When are we ever gonna do it? Looks like LA and Pittsburgh in the Stanley Cup final. Who is gonna take home the cup? It is going to be, who's it gonna be? Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh wins the Stanley Cup. We lost to the Stanley Cup champions. I can't really complain about that. It's definitely a heartbreaker. I thought we were gonna go on to round number 3 here. Let's get into the all-time record here and see how we're looking. Okay, so looking at the all-time record here, we are 309, 278, and 69. So we're definitely winning more than we're losing in the past 3 episodes. I believe we've made the playoffs 3 times in a row. The all-time point leader is still going to be Patrick Sharp with 39 goals, 43 assists for 82 points. But the MVP, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. It's going to be either Morgan Riley or Corey Crawford. You can tell Morgan Riley had an outstanding year, 50 points plus 30, but having a 88 overall goalie is something that we haven't had yet. So I'm going to leave that one up to you guys. I'm going to post 2 comments in the comment section, and what you have to do is you have to go like either one. I'm going to put Morgan Riley and Corey Crawford. You got to like either one of those comments, and the one with the most likes come next episode. I will make them the defensive MVP, and the offensive MVP has to be Derek Brassard. 30 goals, 34 assists, 64 points, 86 overall. Definitely a really good first line center. So that's what I'm going to take towards the next episode. But thank you guys for watching, and I really thought we were going to pull it out there, man. We need some better luck. I don't think we can come up with a better team, maybe a better balanced team. Instead of having like Hornquist on the 3rd line, have like a grinder kind of type player there instead of a sniper. So that's kind of the only thing that I think was wrong with this team. But until next time, I will see you guys in the next one, and I'm just heartbroken once again. We can't seem to do it in the playoffs. Maybe we'll never win a Stanley Cup. I don't know.